Hello, hello YouTube. This is Richard, founder of shorttermrentalsecrets.com and Airbnb Superhost. Today's video is arguably the most important video we've ever made. So important, in fact, that I want to encourage your feedback and comments, and it will encourage future videos and new iterations. And it's all about pricing. How should you price your home on Airbnb or VRBO? So before we get into the strategy, the most important thing you can do right now, and do it, because so many people don't and they think they're going to come back to it and then they don't do it, you're leaving tons of money on the table, is get signed up for one of the dynamic pricing tools. Airbnb has a suggested pricing built in. I don't personally recommend it. I actually use Beyond Pricing. I'm a big fan of it. I have a video where I've interviewed the founder, and I highly recommend it. It's put tons of money in my pocket, and everyone else, all of my clients that I've recommended it to, love it. So for ease, I've put a link in the description. Go ahead and click on it, sign up for it now, and let's now start talking about strategy. Here's the strategy. You want to price below everybody else when you first launch so that you get bookings. You want to get bookings in exchange for 5-star reviews, and I had no problem, and I suggest to all of my clients that they go out and tell people, listen, you're getting a great deal, it's below market, we're well aware of that. We want to make sure that you have a great experience and you give us a great 5-star review. Plant the seed. You're exchanging a discounted price for a 5-star review because you're growing your business. Now, by giving away the property, again, on a relative level, by discounting the property, hopefully you get some bookings immediately and you get started. You want to get at least 5-star reviews, and then I want you to raise the price. Now, this is a little bit subjective, and there's no right or wrong way of doing it, so you need to understand what the market was and how much you discounted, but I want you to get 5-star reviews, and I want you to increase your price by 25 to 50% and see what sort of activity you get at that new price point. So now you're in the phase that I consider the testing mode. You're going to need at least 5 more 5-star reviews. 10 is even better, but you need at least 5 more, and you need to figure out what the demand looks like at this new price point. If you get 5 hits really, really quickly, you know you have room to grow, right? You're still priced below market. And you kind of want to start to incrementally test and keep bumping. You want to try and figure out what the market will bear, and then ultimately you need to figure out where you sit on the efficient frontier. And that's an economic theory that basically says there's an optimal set of solutions based on 0 rentals to fully rented and low price to high price. And you want to find a place on that efficient frontier, and it's a very personal decision as to whether you would rather have bookings every single night at a lower price point, and so that's what you do in your business, or you'd rather have the holdout really high price and you're willing to take total vacancy. It's a totally different perspective, and it's a very individual decision. I can't make that decision for you, but personally, I'm cool with about 60 to 70% occupancy rates at a premium price point. I'm okay with the property sitting vacant for 25 to 35% of the time, because I'm making more than that on the nights that I actually rent. I have other clients of mine that say, no, I want 30 nights out of the month rented. I'll lower my price. I just want it fully rented always. Neither one is better than the other. It's a very personal decision, but you need to play with that. You need to see how same-day turnovers work for you. You need to work with your cleaning crew. You'll figure out sort of where you sit on that spectrum, and then I want to make sure that once you know where you sit on that spectrum, you're getting the most money you can every single night that you are booked, and that's where that dynamic pricing tool will help you as well. Once you have enough 5-star ratings and you're approaching superhost status, or once they decide that you are a superhost, you have the ability now to go for what I would call premium pricing. And now go ahead and make an experiment and try and charge another, say, 25 to 50% more and see what happens. If it doesn't work out, you can always lower your pricing. That's one of the beautiful things about this, is that it's an experiment. No harm, no foul. And I just need to say this because this is really important. I learned this the hard way. It's not set it and forget it. Once you figure out what that threshold is, that doesn't mean it doesn't change. You can continue to test up and you can continue to test down because there are new entrants every single day. All right, so to reiterate what I said at the beginning, this is such an important video. There's no way I could possibly capture all the subtlety and the nuance and all the questions that I hope you have. This is really just a shot across the bow. It's the opening, of a very large conversation. It's going to improve with all of your comments and your feedback and your questions, so please go ahead and do it. If you found this helpful, go ahead and like it. Actually, scratch that, smash the like button right now, and please subscribe, share this with everybody. There's so much to be done here so that we all improve and we have our pricing proper and we're making more money. And by subscribing to the channel, I really appreciate your time and interest, and we're doing this for one reason, which is to make you a better host and put more money in your pocket. So thanks so very much. Have a great day. Happy hosting, and I'll see you soon.